Hello friends, Supreme Commanders and Shattered Sun Commanders. As I record this, it is the 9th of June 2024. Thanks to the patrons on the channel, I've been able to get myself early access to this Sanctuary Shattered Sun, which is potentially the sequel in some way, shape or form to Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. We'll have to see what you think about that, but for now, when you load it, there really is no sort of in-game menu or anything like that yet. We do have a basic game engine, and when you click on the icon on the desktop, you're presented with this screen. You've got three things you can do. You can run a performance demo, which is exactly what it sounds like, just a bunch of AI units thrown at each other. You've got a survival game mode and a very simplistic demo that sort of throws you into a half-unfolding game. Today I'm going to try the survival mode, and it's going to be... I've only played this once before, so I'm by no means any sort of an expert. The furthest from being an expert you can be. But what I am is tactical takeover, demonstrating Sanctuary Shattered Sun. Remember, it is the pre-alphas you see down there, so everything is super early version, and I'm going to make myself disappear, so I'll see you in game. Probably embarrassing myself a little bit. Let's see what easy. Do we have very easy? Do we, Eggers? Like easy, medium and hard, so we'll go at easy. What factions do we have? 1, 2. So we've got 3 factions, so just like classic supcom then. EDA, Chosen, and Guard. Well, I think the first time I played it, I just went with EDA. So let's try Chosen. We'll begin. And again, I can't emphasize enough not to expect anything great. All right, we've got 5 minutes of prep time. My scrolling and so forth will not be as smooth as perhaps it sometimes is on the stream. So let's get that. And engineer. Actually, we'll just get the one. Default for factories on Shattered Sun is this infinite build, which is of course useful. Energy and mass, or what they call it, alloy, is indicated on the right hand side there. The little graph there showing how full we are. Getting used to right click every time I wish to deselect. It's a bit, if you press escape it just cancels all the orders, which is one minor difference from Supreme Commander that I'm not used to. Now if it's anything like last time, the attacks come from the south, so I'll just get this guy busy doing something like this. We always have, at least in this version, a global view. So where's what we shoot? Global view. By that I mean I don't think we need to build radars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assist. Now these guys. Another land factory. And then power. You can upgrade the mass extractors. And as you can see, there does appear to be a bit of an adjacency bonus. I tried to click drag there. It wouldn't let me do it for some reason. Oh. You see, then right click didn't work. It's weird. Sometimes you sort of right click to deselect. See, how do I deselect these guys? If I left click, it's going to build a power over there. If I right click, oh, you can now. See, it's a bit temperamental still, is all of that. Right, let's how are we doing? Oh, we're short on energy, so we definitely need more energy. There we go. There you see, right click just gives them an order to move. It's not a finished game, guys. As you can see, it's just not. Maybe I need to wait for him to start building and then do it. No. Oh, this is frustrating. Right click. There you go, and then right click that time worked. Right click to assist. Oh, come on. Assist. There we go. And yeah, there are no sort of game settings, at least what I can find, so I can't press escape to bring a menu, adjust the sounds or stuff like that, for example. This was our new factory. Let's build some more engineers also. How are we doing? Still need more power. Engineering station. It's unclear what that is. I assume it perhaps helps build stuff like a drone kennel, but I don't know. We'll build one. These guys have finished doing that. I need like a Tech 2. A Tech 2 factory. I think you've got to build a Tech 1 and then upgrade it from within. A bit like building a... what do they call it? Not support factory, the main one. I've forgotten the name. The name escapes me at the minute. We're still short on energy. Oh, come on, man. That thing is so frustrating. They need to standardize that. How do you deselect units? Is it a right click, which is obviously move? You see, there's a left click. So come on. Is it left click or right click? Or is it escape? Like, what do I press? There was a right click and it worked that time. Oh no, it didn't, because I still had the... Yeah, that is something that needs hopefully addressing, and hopefully they'll get around to that quite quickly. There was a left click again, so come on. I'm trying left click and right click, and once in a while, right click. Let's get one of these guys. We've got a minute left. Power, everything there appears full. So let's get this factory up to Tech 2. And right click assist. There we go. Alloy extractor, will upgrade that as well to Tech 2. And I'm just going to get some more point defense. Come on. Oh, it has selected it. Yeah, it'd be cool if the mouse icon changed as well to let you know that you're in build mode, certainly when you're zoomed out, but it's not yet the case. Mouse pointer to the edge of the screen doesn't move the screen, which is, may just be a preference that hasn't been implemented yet. I don't know, but I certainly miss it. Oh. Now I'm just going to try select... Oh, no! No! No, no, no. You see, this is it. As frustrating as that might have been to watch, it's as frustrating as to play. Right click. Right. Oh, fuck off. Sorry for the language there, but man, this is getting frustrating. There we go. Okay. You see there, I can just left click onto a space like you used to, and it's fine. I think what it is when there's still a build. Let's try doing this then. So what I'm going to do is order to build, holding shift, and then when I'm done, I'm going to click. You see, I can't even deselect it in order to not have it there. What if I then just holding shift, left click, holding shift, right click. There we go, holding shift, right click after the orders. And now, do I just left click? There we go. All right. So it is possible. We've got a Tech 2 engineers, finally. So there is a way to do it. It's just it's a bit of a mess versus a original. So we've got Tech 2 there. Let's get that up to Tech 2. I also want a new factory so that I can start producing a bunch of bots and potentially use them for when the AI starts sending stuff, yeah, like this my way, so my guns can't outrange this guy. So here's my commander. He's got to go that way. And once these guys have done, they need to come back and rebuild, because here's our newer ones. Tech 2 energy generators. Let's get some of them on. We're low on energy as it happens. Let's get the assistance on. I'm slowly getting there with the controls. For those that saw my Patreon cast when I was controlling units, I love the way you can right click, and it's a little bit like Beyond All Reason. The way you can right click and drag to sort of spread formations out. And there is the commander. Again, perhaps some of the sounds not necessarily completed yet, but we get some of the animations there. And now, yeah, so what these guys need to do is just produce, well, I guess just tanks this way. We do have attack move, but I don't believe you can attack move. No, you can't attack move from out the factory door, which makes things a little different to the other one. So I'm just setting these to produce just Tech 1 tanks. Hey, that guy got his ally extractor. I do like, one thing I do like is when you're zoomed out and you're building mass, you don't need to be very precise. You can just click in the very vague area and it will build, which is very helpful. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the hang of deselecting. Someone's saying, yeah, about time. You can speed up time if you wish. I'm not at that skill level, but you can press page up and page down. And my first PGen, or Tech 2 PGen should I say, there we go, is finally online. As you can see, the next problem, mass. Now we can reclaim, and we can use attack move to reclaim, which is good because that's what most of us will feel comfortable with. Commander, how are we doing? It's unclear if there's things such as overcharge and that just yet. I assume there could be. As you see, most of the commands are still grayed out. I can't use them yet. Here are my tanks. Very important. Let's get him out of the way of that artillery. And then rebuilding some. Where are we here with a mass extractor? 1, 2. 3. Hopefully we can get some of them. Alloy extractor. I'm not sure how long they've got to be on to pay for themselves. I assume the level 1, a bit like Supreme Commander, is not a very long time. still stalling on energy. The way that the economy works is a little bit different, it would seem. These producing... It says it's idle. Energy generator. Can't be idle, surely. Or perhaps that's just what it says when it's not doing anything. So what's this actually producing? Plus 50 or plus 500 is unclear. And what's this? Well, it's certainly not producing plus 10,000. Maybe producing 1,000. No, it can't be. It can't be. I'm only gaining 700. Energy production. Perhaps each one of these is producing 100. It's certainly not producing 1,000. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. AI having a fight with the cliff edge, which suits me fine. As you see, there's no indication of idle engineers or anything like that, which also makes things a little more difficult. I'm just wondering, are these things actually doing anything? Or am I just given the energy that I am and that's it? Let's just produce some more Tech 1 energy generators. It would just seem that we're producing 700 energy in total. Let's just produce 5 more. Seven, 10. Okay, so these are producing 10 energy, it would seem. See what this does when it comes online. 720. Okay, so energies actually seems much harder to get hold of, at least than I recall. This one's almost finished. 1600 hit points, and we're there. Yeah, 930. Okay. Panic over, it is working. What we need, though... Ah, there we go. Some higher class point defense, which we've got here. Tech 2. So let's pepper the area with some of these. This is my commander. Let's get this guy, then this guy. Oh, this guy, then this guy. There we go. Set this guy on reclaim. What's this guy doing? He's building a Tech 1 point defense up there. We're short on everything. As you can see, we still need more power. This certainly makes expanding on this game much slower. As you can see, I felt I had plenty of time to get my economy up and running. And it definitely feels like the amount of time you spend building power and then the amount of power that you get is going to make this game, at least in its current state, a little bit slower to sort of really expand quite quickly and get all the big toys out, which is perhaps a good thing. Finally appears that we've filled up our energy bar. Tech 2. I like these little pips underneath the mass extractor, so you can see these are Tech 2. These just Tech 1. And if memory serves, when you get the Tech 3, you get like a little gold bar. So again, big improvement there. Music, as I understand it, is made by Philip Crofts. You know, the guy that also lets me use his music on the main channel from time to time. I usually use the music from Oh, what's it called? Epidemic music. You see, there is reclaim around here. So, shout out to Philip Crofts. These were the Tech 2 point defense. And I've actually reached the edge of my screen now. Is this reclaiming? It's not building, right? It's reclaiming. Cool. Well, we'll go there. Careful we don't get caught. Yeah, this here is a Tech 3 sniper bot. I don't know what that guy could do with... Did they upgrade that? Yes, they did. So we need this one upgrading. And again, more stuff. I'm not sure if it works the same with support factories, but I'm not necessarily seeing it. So we'll get this up to Tech 2. Most of the units you see there at Tech 2 not yet complete. So we may as well take that straight onto Tech 3 with the assistance. Commander's hit points you see there, 8,000 some out of 10. Yeah, I've managed to take that guy out. Now we've got this guy. Yeah, there we've got the Tech 2 point defense laying into, and there you see the Tech 3 unit with that little gold bar. Oh, we've got mass extractors without escort there. I'm not sure how good the commander is versus T3 units. I imagine not very good. Tech 1 engineer may as well get some mass. As soon as we're short on that, we apparently got plenty of energy now. No aircraft as of yet. I'm not sure if that continues to be the case or not. We do have a shield here, so probably worth shielding our power just in case they do show up. And here we go, Tech 2 anti-air as well. As you can see, there's this build grid, very similar. Those of you that, you know, play and like Supreme Commander, you're going to feel right at home. Look at that. The shield. Spacebar lets you manipulate the view like this. Middle click drag. You can actually move the camera just like Supreme Commander, but what you can't do is press space and then middle click drag, which is something that I do all the time for cinematics. So hopefully they can square that away if anybody's listening. Please see if you can implement that, because it does make for nice cinematics, which in turn, hopefully, get more people wanting to play. Yeah, looks like... Hang on. I'd love to be able to pause. Do we have anything else here weapon-wise? Not really. It's just the shield. And let's then make some more Tech 2 point defense and another shield. Oh. Yeah, I need more units to be able to deal with people like this, and I'm just wondering, Air Factory. And again, I like the visual adjacency bonus notifications there. That's pretty cool. And again, it's not like it's new, but it's... I see it in Supreme Commander, but it's cool. Tech 1 engineers, come on. Come on, kill this guy. Can you press Control Z to select them all? Double click, you can select them all. Let's keep the camera the commander moving. Looks like we're attracting some of this artillery. Somehow we've run out of energy again. Okay, so more energy. The ability to produce energy, I don't know, it seems like I can't tell where it's all disappearing to. But hopefully 5 more will see us through until we manage to get our Tech 3 P-Gen online, and then we'll produce Tech 3 engineers. Hopefully we've got something there that we can use. How's the commander? Oh, it's losing health. Sub 5,000 hit points. Finally we were able to kill that unit off. We're just about 4,000 hit points. 3,000 and a bit. I'm not sure if there's an overcharge. Pressing O. Mind you, I've got no energy, so difficult to say regardless. Lots of artillery raining in. That's... I think this artillery is possibly going to be the end. Yes, the commander is a cool unit. Let's bring him this way. All the tanks, double click to select all. We do have that old chestnut available to us. So much artillery there. The commander, what's this? Just 2,500 hit points. I think we're going to have to dance a little bit. We're just 900 hit points now, and we're dead. At least the commander is. Do we keep playing? That's not going to be great, though. He's... was a really helpful unit there. Again, I don't think, or at least it wasn't clear to me, that we could get any sort of a gun upgrade, but that aside... select all of these. Point defense, point defense. We've got a massive hole in our base here. Yeah, so to deselect, you just hold down shift, right click in nowhere, and then let go of shift and then left click in nowhere. It's a bit of a long way around of doing things, but it does work. I'm going to press page up now because I don't feel that I'm going to last very much longer. As you can see, my economy's in the toilet. I'm not entirely sure why it's quite so bad, but it is. We do finally have a Tech 3 engineer. Was he able to, weapon-wise, we do have Tech 3 point defense, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to get one online, but that's no excuse not to try. Maybe if we can crawl these out, we can save, but the day. Yeah, there, look, that's a good example. If I holding Alt and drag, see, with those 4 engineers, all that I did was right-click drag, and you get this spaced out line where previously in Forged Lines we just got a formation. You would just drag a formation out. Thankfully, I did build these point defense up here, but I say thankfully. I'm not entirely sure it's going to matter that much anymore anyway. Come on. Assist this guy. Get that point defense up and running. It's 5,000, 6,000 hit points out of 8. Come on. Oh no, we're going to lose our P-Gen, and there it goes. Tech 2 point defense. Come on. Finally, we've got our first Tech 3 P-Gen online. Doesn't appear to have the greatest range in the world. I was hoping perhaps for a little bit more. Go on, let's press page up once more to increase the timescale. I'll tell you what, one thing we haven't done, unfortunately we can't slow it down to less, is zoom right in and just have a look at some of these units in the dying moments now that we're no longer really playing to win. We can't. Arrow keys, so left and right moves very fast, forward and back a little slower. But yeah, just appreciate the amounts of detail that's gone into stuff like this is really quite something, and pretty as it looks. Perhaps some of the units need a little bit of life adding to them. By that I mean they look fantastic, but just like a little bit of a shaking backwards and forwards. You see they're moving pretty much like they're on rails, very smoothly, but just like this little ness about it. You know, if that was in the movies, they would make it shake a little bit, and I just think that would make it look cool. But there you can see some of the graphics, some of the explosions there. This, to me, seems a little bit like a miniature Monkey Lord. Dare I say it? Laser certainly seems to inflict about as much damage. Yeah, as we zoom back out. Certainly the AI makes excessive use of this artillery. As you can see, these long range, I say it's artillery, it's could well be rockets, but either way it's rocket artillery. Cool looking unit in any case. Yeah, there they go. Let's get some of those flybys. That right there maybe could be the screenshot, I don't know. You can see how devastating that is. So I don't think in this game you can just build point defense and artillery pieces and hide in base. I think these kind of units are going to force players to come out and fight, you know, whether you're playing survival mode or not. And yeah, this is going to be an amazing game once they get there. But as you can see, without a menu and other little bits and pieces that's still to do, when they say earliest release date sometime in 2025, I can see that that would be a fair assessment. And that's going to be the end of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoy the game. Supporters of the channel, subscribers, friends, it's been great to have brought you another episode. And until next time, wherever in the world you may be, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Take care. Bye-bye. And that's it.